In the early hours of June 30th, 1908, the sky above the remote Siberian wilderness burst into fire. A blinding flash lit up the dawn, followed by a shockwave so powerful it shattered windows hundreds of kilometers away. When the smoke cleared, 80 million trees lay flattened, as if a giant hand had swept across the forest. But there was no crater, no meteor, no proof of what had fallen from the heavens. Over a century later, the Tunguska event remains one of the greatest mysteries on Earth. It was 7:17 a.m. when villagers near the Podkamenia Tunguska River saw the fireball. They described it as the sky splitting in two, followed by a roar louder than thunder. The explosion released energy equal to 1,000 Hiroshima bombs, flattening everything within 800 square miles. Yet when the first expedition finally arrived, nearly 20 years later, they found no impact crater, no fragments of a meteorite, only charred earth and trees pointing away from a single invisible center. In 1927, Russian scientist Leonid Kulik led an expedition into the desolate zone. He expected to find a giant crater, but found only swampy ground and scorched trees. Kulik theorized it was a meteor that exploded mid-air, vaporizing before impact. But as scientists mapped the site, they found something even stranger. Trees at ground zero were still standing upright, stripped of branches, while those farther out were blown flat. It looked as if the blast had come from directly above, a cosmic hammer striking from the sky. Scientists have offered many explanations. A comet made mostly of ice that exploded in the atmosphere, a stony asteroid that disintegrated before hitting Earth, or even a small black hole or alien spacecraft that vaporized mid-air. In 2013, data from similar airbursts, like the Chelyabinsk meteor, supported the air explosion theory. But still, no fragments, no minerals, no definitive proof have ever been found at Tunguska. Just scorched soil, magnetic anomalies, and whispered stories of a second sun rising over the forest. Even today, the Tunguska event shapes how we understand planetary defense. It was a reminder that Earth lives under a cosmic firing range, where invisible visitors from space can strike without warning. In the quiet Siberian night, the wind still moves through the flattened trees, and locals still speak of that morning when the heavens cracked open, when the world trembled and the sky itself fell. No crater, no meteorite, only silence and the memory of a cosmic fire.